Common scams in Paris to avoid. Know the common scams before you travel to Paris so you are aware and know how to deal with it. Focus on your visit so you can enjoy your time in the city and be aware of the people who are around you. As long as you are aware, you won't fall prey to a scammer. The first rule of thumb is don't have anything more in your wallet than you are willing to lose. While Paris is generally a very safe city to visit, unfortunately there are a lot of scammers preying on unsuspecting tourists. Most scammers operate around the most touristy spots of Paris. They usually work in groups and will use strange methods of distraction. Always be extra vigilant. Most scammers are in full force during June through September and holidays. The majority of scammers target the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Louvre, Sacré-Cœur, bridges and public transportation. These scammers can be very charming and seem genuine. Their methods have become very sophisticated, even experienced travelers are not immune. Chances are these scam artists will see you from a mile away before you see them. They use several different variations of shady tactics to conform to the scam. Get to know these scams before you travel to Paris, to avoid being an unwitting victim. Don't get caught being careless. Do not talk to strangers. There is no reason for a stranger to approach you. If someone approaches you, ignore them. If they persist and follow you, tell them no thank you, or non, merci, and walk away. Don't accept or take anything, buy anything, or answer any questions from a stranger. Avoid eye contact. These scammers can be aggressive. In an international setting, you can pretend you don't understand what they are saying. It's always an easy and non-confrontational option. The taxi scam. If you plan to use a taxi while in Paris, don't get into one without a taximeter or vehicle where it is not clearly indicated Taxi of Paris. Verify with the driver the price you will be paying to avoid the risk of being overcharged or taken advantage of. Official taxis can be found at the taxi bay, whether you're at the airport or at the train station. Make sure you take a taxi that has a green illuminated rooflet sign and a meter on the dash that works. There is a flat rate for service from Charles de Gaulle into Paris. Asking for signatures. If someone approaches you, generally women, with a pen and paper, walk the other way, don't stop or engage. They will ask you to sign a petition for something that people generally agree with, usually petitions. While you're signing the petition or donating money, their accomplice will pickpocket you. Be aware that sometimes they will try to block you and try to force you to stop. Be a bit aggressive and say no. Make sure you're not being followed. Don't fall into their trap. Gold ring scam. The golden ring scam is a very common one in Paris. While you're walking along, minding your own business, someone will approach you, especially couples. They will suddenly bend down to pick up something shiny on a sidewalk and yell out, "My lucky day, I just found a golden ring, did you lose it by any chance?" Unsuspecting tourists will agree to take it, then it's hard to give back. They will become aggressive and demand payment. When you say no, the person examines the ring, trying to then show you a mark that shows it's pure gold, and then asks if you would like to buy it. They are persistent, just firmly say no. This scam usually including the Jardin des Tuileries, Musée d'Orsay, along the Seine, Madeleine, Arc de Triomphe, Champs-Élysées and near major metro train stations. If you're approached by a gold ring scammer, don't stop, don't engage with them and keep on walking. Unfortunately, they will eventually find another victim. The bracelet scam. In Montmartre, there are a large number of guys hanging out waiting for you at the steps of the Sacré-Cœur. At the steps, they will approach you and start tying some strings around your wrist. Once they are done, they will tell you the price and demand that you pay for it. While they are distracting you with the bracelet, his accomplice will come up behind and pickpocket you. Cup and ball trick scam. While you're strolling on the bridges in Paris, watch out for the magic tricks. There's a guy with a little table, or a rug on the floor with 3 upside-down cups or boxes, and a balls inside. It's a part of the magic trick scam, stay aware. The scammer moves the cups around quickly. When he stops, you have to guess under which cup the ball is at. They ask you to place your bet. Before he lifts the cups, he asks if you guess correctly, you double your money, encouraging others to bet. The person manipulating the cups is working with some of the bystanders. It's a setup. You definitely won't win, it's a scam. If you decide to stop and watch the excitement, just be aware of pickpockets. The nice photographer. If you are approached by someone well-dressed offering to take your picture while you are taking a photo of your partner or taking a selfie, walk away. They will ask you for some money in exchange for the services they provided. In the worst case scenario, you will lose your camera or phone. Rose scam. While you're strolling through the picturesque streets of Paris with you love, be aware of someone approaching you that offers you a rose. It's a trap. Don't accept the rose and walk away. If you take the rose, they will expect you to pay for it. If you refuse to pay them, they will make you feel guilty. Don't fall for this trap. Experience a true Parisian flower market and buy your love flowers there. Fake metro ticket scam. Don't engage with anyone that approaches you in the metro that tries to help you buy tickets, even if they are wearing a uniform. Use the ticket vending machine. If someone approaches you offering to pay for your tickets, claiming foreign bank card/credit card don't work in the machine, it's a scam. After they purchase your ticket, they will ask you to pay them in cash for the tickets at a higher price. The stained clothing scam. Behind your back, a scammer will discreetly stain, squirt or spill sauce on your clothing. They will offer to help you clean it. While you're not paying attention, they will put their hands in your pockets. Just a reminder to be on alert for Paris scams. Souvenir sales. Illegal souvenir vendors are known to be extremely aggressive in their sales techniques. As soon as you touch something or show even the faintest interest, they'll demand payment. Their sales tactics include price gouging, wrong change, or a pickpocket accomplice. There are plenty of legitimate places to buy souvenirs in Paris. Be careful of who you buy from. Fake police. Travelers will often be scammed by fake authorities to make a quick buck. If you are approached by someone looking official, show them your ID but never give it to them. If it's a scam, they will attempt to fine you on the spot. If they approached you and asked to look in your purse, letting you know that counterfeit money is spreading, it's a scam. Genuine police officers don't ask to see wallets or purses. Always ask them to show forms of ID and a badge. Giant map scam. If someone approaches you asking for help needing information, it's a scam. At that moment, the scammer will unfold his giant map of Paris right before your eyes. He will try to turn your attention away while his accomplice puts his hands in your pockets. Broken camera scan. If someone asks you to photograph them, refuse. As soon as you accept, you find the camera doesn't work and return it to them. When you hand it back, it conveniently drops and breaks. The scammer and his friends surround you to demand you compensate them, even though the camera was already broken. Pickpocket scam. There is always the classic Paris pickpockets that target in large crowds. Like any big city, the streets of Paris can be very crowded. Don't stop in large crowds to watch street performers or look at your phone, it makes you a target. Pickpockets are slick and usually target high tourist traffic areas. In crowded places, zip your bag tightly, move it securely towards the front of your body and cross both arms over the bag. Keep your phone in your bag and bring it out only if you need to use it. If possible, access it from the bottom of your bag. Wearing a anti/crossbody bag during your travels with lockable zippers helps protect you against pickpockets running off with your valuables. Separate your valuables and only carry the money you might need for the day and leave the rest in your hotel room in the safe or locked luggage. Don't put anything in your pockets, it's the first place pickpockets will check. Always be aware of your surroundings. Thanks for watching.